Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is the concept or the rule of grammar rule of possession. Possession means to own. Possession is made up of two parts. The thing that is possessed and the one who possesses it. What does possess mean? Who knows what it means in English? Yeah. Yeah. To own something. Possession means ownership. We also call this in English, yeah, possession. That's what it's called in English, possession. In Arabic, we call it al-idafa. But I'm not going to worry you with too many words. So it's made up of two parts. Al-mudafu wal-mudafu ilayh. And it means the same thing. The possessed and the possessor. So the thing that's possessed here, who will tell me which is possessed? Yeah. No, I'm talking about the example on the screen there. Yeah. Kitab. Kitab is owned. And who's the owner? Yeah. Muhammad. So the way you do this is you put the two words with the possessed first and the possessor after. In English, the way we do this, we say Muhammad's book. We would put the possessor first, and then the thing that's possessed second. In Arabic, it's the opposite. Or you can say it's more nearer to Book of Muhammad. See that? Book of Muhammad. So there are two ways to do this in English. Muhammad's book or Book of Muhammad. I'll explain to you why it is that we put a single dhamma on kitab. It's kind of complex. You have to pay attention. Guys, focus here, focus. The reason why we put one dhamma only is because two dhammas mean the thing is indefinite. What does it mean to be indefinite? For example, if we were to say kitabun, make that a little bigger. If we say kitabun, what this means is a book. Is that a specific book? No. Is that a specific book? No. Okay. There are two ways to make it a specific book. There are two ways to make it definite. Actually, there's more, but two basic ways or simple ways. I don't want to put too many rules, but two ways we have learned so far. One is you say, we write the word, I'll write the word kitab twice. So I'll take that word. So I have the word kitab here two times. I'm going to make it definite two different ways. One, alif and lam. Al-kitab. Look what you do. You drop the tanween. You put a single dhamma. Al-kitabu. Because when it's definite, it cannot have tanween. Tanween means it's indefinite. Isn't that so? Tanween means a book. Al-kitabu means, what does that mean? The book. See that? And we learned that before. If you can't remember this lesson, you may need to go and hit YouTube. When we learned sun letters and moon letters, I remember we were in the main musalla at that time, a long time ago. I'll repeat that because we didn't record it. So there are two ways to make a word definite. One by adding alif and lam. So we say al-kitab. And when it's definite, it cannot have tanween. Tanween means indefinite. And that's why we drop the tanween. In al-kitabu, we don't say al-kitabun. Kitabun means it's indefinite. Alif and lam means it's definite. So you can't have both together. If you put alif and lam in front of a word, you cannot have tanween in the ending. Same thing with idafa. Kitabun means a, a book. But Kitabu Zaidin is Zaid's book, so it's a specific book. So you drop the tanween. The reason why I'm telling you this, why we're doing this lesson now, is because I want to take you to this surah. Let's go back to Surah to Nas. Allah says, Bi Rabbin Nas. I'm going to break down this word for you. So, I'm going to break up the word Bi Rabbin Nas. Let's write it here in the whole form of it, the way it is in Quran. We have Bi, Rabb, and Nas. And I'll put in the vowels. And I want to show you how we came at that. Bi, Rabb, Bi Rabbin Nasi. Let's say that. Bi Rabbin Nasi. What does this mean? In قل أعوذ برب الناس. Yeah, seek protection in or with the Lord of mankind. In the Lord of mankind. And I'll make the English font smaller so it stays on one line. There are three words here. There are three words. Bi means in. Then the next word is Rabb, which means Lord. And the next word is Nas. With An-Nasu. Or let's put the word Nas first. Nas means mankind. So I'll put in those vowels. Second word is Rabb. Rabb, bun. Third word is Na, sun. So I'm going to do a few things to these words. And I'll change them right here on this line. The word Nas means what? People. A people. If you want to make it the people or the mankind, you'll say, what would you say? Who would say that for me? Yeah. Huh? Say it slowly. Yeah. Nasun. Nasun is mankind. An-nasu. You have to put alif and lam in front. When you put alif and lam, noon is a sun letter, so you'll have to put a shadda on the noon. That's where the shadda comes from. Are you following me? Sun letter mean you don't pronounce the lam, you pronounce the letter twice. So we say an-nasu, ash-shamsu, but we say al-qamaru. We say at-tuffahatu, ad-darsu. We don't say al-darsu. This lesson we cover in sun letter and moon letter. You have to go back to that YouTube video if you guys want to catch up with that, and follow that so you can understand. Now, when you put alif and lam, you have to drop the tanween. Look at this now. So when we put alif and lam, we drop the tanween, we put a single dhamma. It becomes an-nasu. Look, the next thing we do possession. I'm showing you how we're forming the Rabbin Nas from the three words Bi, Rabbun, and Nasun. So I'm taking you through the steps. The first step was to add alif and lam to an-nas and it becomes an-nasu. Let's make idafa now. Let's join Rabbun to An-Nas. Lord of mankind. Mankind's Lord. So we do idafa. Just like we did Kitabu Muhammadin, we will say Rabbu. And what do we put on An-Nas? Kasra. A single kasra. Remember with the word Muhammad, when we say Kitabu, we drop the tanween on Kitab and put kasra on Muhammad. Now why did we put only one kasra on An-Nas? Because it has alif and lam already. Are you following me? So if I were to ask you, in the word bi Rabbin Nas, where does the shadda on An-Nas come from? Who would answer that? Very good. It comes from the alif and lam because noon is a sun letter. Where does the kasra come from? Yeah. No. Why do we put a kasra on An-Nas? Because it's the possessor. Because it is the possessor. Remember, the possessor would always have kasra. Kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu Zaydin. Rabbun Nasi. See that? Why do we have only one dhamma on the word Rabb? Huh? Because it's possessed. When it's possessed, we drop the tanween. Are you all following this or are you not following it? Huh? Okay, so let's go over this again. We have Kitabun and Muhammadun. That's the way the words are originally. Remember, all names or asma, nouns in Arabic have tanween at the starting. Not all, nearly all. There's exceptions. Words have to have tanween dhamma at the ending unless there's a reason to remove it. With Kitabun and Muhammadun, when you put them together and make it the book of Muhammad, we drop the tanween on Kitab and say Kitabu, and then we drop the the dhamma on Muhammad and put kasra, Kitabu Muhammadin. We do the same for Kitabu Zaydin. Or to make it, yeah, let's leave that example there. Same for Rabbun Nas. First, we form the word An-Nas from Nasun. So I'm going to go over the steps again. We have Nasun. Oops. So here we have Nasun. To make the word the mankind, we say An-Nasu. We put a shadda here. Drop the tanween. An-Nasu. Then you make idafa. This was Rabbun originally. And An-Nasu, we say Rabbun Nasi. What does Rabbun Nasi mean? Rabbun Nasi. You all following this? Huh? Yeah. Lord of mankind. But is it clear, Yalda? Is it to you it's clear? Okay. Rabbun Nas. Lord of mankind. We'll do more examples. As we do more examples, it would become clearer. But then there's another word, bi. Bi is called a preposition or harf. Harful jar in this case. Harful jar. I'm skipping the Arabic name, writing the names. I don't want to confuse you with too much stuff. But it's called a preposition. What you do is when you put this preposition here, look what's going to happen. We join it. Bi Rabb bin Nas. Oh, sorry. Bi Rabb bin Nas. The preposition would make the word after it have kasra. And that's how we have, if you look at Surah An-Nas, Bi Rabb bin Nas. We have bi, which means in or with. Rabb. and an-nasi. So now you know where each vowel come from. See that? The reason why I show you all of that is for you to recognize that in the ayah, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ, there is possession, Lord of mankind, and how it's formed. We have another example here, Malikin Nas. I'm going to copy that, go to our Word document, and we'll paste that. How would you make this the king of the people? Drop what? Say the what? Drop what? Be quiet, please. The two what? What's your name, please? Huh? Lima? Lima, what you're trying to say there is this thing is called tanween dhamma. Two dhamma. Okay, tanween. Tanween dhamma is when you put the two dhammas on top. When you put a single one, you call it just a dhamma. See that? That's what you're trying to say. So go ahead and explain again what happens. A single dhamma, because now it's possessed, so we know whose king it is. It's a specific king. So you cannot have tanween when it becomes specific. And then the possessor has what? Kasra. Simple. Two things you do. Drop the tanween on the possessed and put kasra on the possessor. So it becomes Malikun Nas. Malikun Nas means what? Huh? King of mankind. But I'm going to show you something now. If you look at the Quran, does it say Malikun Nas? Pay attention. What does it say? Malikin Nas. Malikin Nas. So where did we get kasra on the kaf from? How did we get that? That's another rule. That's a very strange rule in Arabic. You wouldn't understand that in English because English don't have an equivalent. But I'll explain it to you. It's called the substitute. Substitute mean you can take one thing and put it in the place of something else. You substitute it out. For example, let's say you go to it's breakfast, right? And your mama said, do you want to have a little maple syrup on your pancakes? And you say, no, mama, I'm going to take honey. For instance. So you substituted the maple syrup for honey. Where is the substitute? Who can point out what's the substitute? Yeah. No, no, no. That's not what it is. It's we put king of mankind in the place of Lord of mankind. See that? Say, I seek protection in the Lord of mankind. The king of mankind is what we call a substitute, al-badal. So you can remove Lord of mankind and put king of mankind in its place. So we really understand that the ba is repeated. This ba, but you don't write it back. Are you following me? So the effect of the ba, harful jar, on the possessed is applied to Malik in Nas also. Are you following what's happening there? Let's go over this again. What I'm teaching you there is kind of complicated, but it's cool. Now you're understanding why the vowels are there. Here we have the ba. Let's take out the ba. I'm deleting the ba. We say Rabbun Nas, Lord of mankind. But when you say, guys, you have the word Rabbun Nas. If you put B, which is a preposition, if you put the preposition, it changed the dhamma to a kasra. So we say bi Rabbin Nas. Yes, correct. So it's like saying, check this out. It's like saying bi Malikin Nas. And we put the B ba there and kasra bi Malikin Nas. That's exactly what's happening in the ayah. The ba makes the word Rabb has kasra. So we imagine the ba on Malikin Nas. We don't write it in. Did Allah say, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ بِمَلِكِ النَّاسِ بِإِلَهِ النَّاسِ? Did He say that? But that's what it means. It means, say. This word قُل means what? Say. أعوذ, I seek protection. Bi, what does it mean? In. Rabbin Nas. Who's Rabbun Nas? Who would answer that? Just raise your hand. Don't answer. Who can answer who's Rabbun Nas? Everybody should be able to answer that. Yeah, who's Rabbun Nas? Huh? MashaAllah. Yeah. Yeah, but who is it? Who is it? Is it Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or is it Angel Jibreel? It's Allah. Allah is Lord of mankind. Say, I seek protection in the Lord of mankind. Bi Rabbin Nas, in the Lord of mankind. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it was king. But until you make it possession, we can say a king and we can say the people. Until you say king of the people and bring them together, that's when they are associated with each other by the concept of possession. For example, you can have a phone and a, a teacher, for instance. How would you make this possession? Yeah, but how do you do that in English? Say it in English. Don't say the teacher is the owner of the phone. That's not possession, yeah. The teacher's phone, that's one way of doing it. Another way is? Yeah, that's correct. Phone of the teacher. Both are the same thing. In Arabic, we have only one way of doing that. How would we say that? What's the word for phone? I'll teach. Let's write that down so you learn it as a lesson. Phone of the teacher. We're gonna do that now just as an exercise. What's the word for phone? Who knows? Hatif. Hatifun. Hatifun means a phone. I'll write that down. A-P-H-O-N-E. Phone. Ah, that's the word. A phone. Okay. What is teacher? Who knows the word for teacher? What's the word for teacher? Mudarris. Mudarrisun. Check this out now. Mudarrisun. If we can do this correctly, then we've gotten the lesson. How do we make it? This here means what? A teacher. How do we make it the teacher? Yeah. We add alif and lam. So we'll put alif and lam here in front of the meme and say al. What else do we do? Al mudarri. Do we say al mudarrisun? Do we say that? What do we say? Yeah. Come on, anybody. Yeah. What? No. Because meme is a moon letter, so you don't put no shadda. Yeah. No. Come on, guys. You drop the tanween and you say al mudarrisu. I didn't hear you. Al mudarrisun mean a teacher. The tanween mean that it is indefinite. When you put the alif and lam, it becomes definite. So you have to remove the tanween. And we put a single dhamma. Al mudarrisu. Okay, let's combine these two together now. I'm going to copy the word. So this means the teacher. Okay, let's copy the word or hatifun and put it in front of. How do we make this the teacher's phone? Who can do that? Go for it. No, don't ask me. Just tell me what to do. Which? Here on Hatif? You don't say tanween. You have to tell me which tanween. Tanween dhamma to a kasra? That's wrong. You're going to an extra rule that doesn't exist here. We're not putting no preposition in front of it. Yeah. So let's go back again. Who will help me form this into the teacher's phone? Come on. All this time, that's all we're learning. Yeah. Not this is. Just the teacher's phone, yeah. So we drop the tanween on the fa to a single dhamm. We replace. So we say hatifu. And what do we do to al-mudarris? Change the dhamma to a kasra. So we say, how would we say this? Go ahead. Hatiful mudarrisi. Say that, everybody. Hatiful mudarrisi. Which would means the teacher's phone. Hatiful mudarrisi. If we were to use different words that we know now, how would we say the masjid of the boy? We learned the word masjid, we learned the word boy. What's the word for masjid in Arabic? What's the word for masjid? That's it. Good question. What's the word for the boy? Who knows the boy? Al-walad. How would we say the boy's masjid? Who can say the boy's masjid? Come on. Y'all are making this look harder than it is. We'll take the word. The boy's masjid would be like this. make this bigger. Give me 1 second. Mas, G, do, put one, al, wala, di. Masjidul waladi. Well, I just put in the last vowels because we know the words, we know the rest of the vowels. That's how you read Arabic without the vowels, by the way. After you get to know the word, you don't need to put it in anymore. Masjidul waladi. Masjidul waladi means what? The boy's masjid, or the masjid of the boy. How would we say the pen of the boy? The boy's pen. Who can say that? Yeah. What's the word for pen? Qalamu. Qalamun. So how would you say the boy's pen? No, no, no. هذا قلمون. I mean, this is our pen. Yeah. Qalamul waladi. We'll change the word masjid here to qalam. And we say qalamu al-waladi. Qalamul waladi. The boy's pen. So here we have another word. Let's go ahead to the next ayah. The next ayah is ilahin nas. So let's put ilah. Ilahun means a god. What does it mean? A god. God. What is the mankind or the people? We say alif and lam, noon, alif, sin, and nasu. And nasu means the people. How do we make it? God of the people. God of the people. We take the word ilah. Oops. Went the wrong place. We have ilahun and annasu. Who else? Girls at the back there. Yeah. Which letter? Identify it by saying change the tanween dhamma on the letter ha to a single dhamma. And then so we have ilahun nas. But if we look at the ayah, is that what it says? What does the ayah say? The ayah say ilahin nas with kasra. If anybody can tell me why the kasra is there, I'd be impressed. That means you're awake. Yeah.
So it will make more sense.
Yeah. Let's hear it. Because it's it's a substitute for the word Rabb. See that? The word Rabb is being replaced by the word Ilah. It's called Al-Badal. Al-Badal. Badal mean you take something and put it in the place of it. So it would have been okay for us to say قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. If you said قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِمَلِكِ النَّاسِ means the same thing. Or قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِإِلَهِ النَّاسِ. That's what the ayah means. Actually, it means all three. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِمَلِكِ النَّاسِ. قل أعوذ بإله الناس, but we don't repeat قل أعوذ ب. There is no need. So we just say قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس. So now does the ayah make more sense to you?
Yes.
That's all I was trying to do. Now the rules, you may forget the rules, but we'll keep repeating them. The rules that we utilize today here, who can help me identify the rules we learned today or were reminded of, even if we learned it before? Yeah.
Procedure.
Al-Badal, that's one. What else?
A substitute.
That's what the word badal means. What else did we learn? Come on. Yeah.
Minu had to make like more space, like don't it'll make sense even if you don't put all out of it.
That's the badal. What else? What about possession? Rabbun nas.
Oh yeah.
ملك الناس إله الناس كتاب محمد قلم الولد هاتف المدرس. All those are possession. Also another one we were reminded of is when you add alif and lam to a word.
Yes.
You drop the tanween at the end. Another thing we learned, if somebody can identify this, I'd be impressed. There's a fourth rule we learned today. Harful jar, the ba. The harful jar. When we put this ba here, B, on the word Rabb, that's where the kasra on the ba comes from. I'm going to ask you questions now. Let's see if you can answer the question. You have to be keen. You have to be keen to answer these questions. All right? So a series of questions. Why did we have a single vowel on the ba? Nope. Harful jar is why we have a kasra. But why was it only one kasra? Because it is. Because it's definitely by possession. Because it's possessed. See that? Because it's possessed. That's why it's only one kasra. The reason why it's kasra is because of the ba. But the reason why it's only one kasra, which is the question I ask, is because it's possession. Why is there a kasra on the scene on an-nas in Birabbin nasi? Yeah.
Because it's a substitution.
Nope, that's why there's only one kasra. I'm not asking you why there's only one. I'm asking you why is there a kasra. Because it is the possessor. The possessor will have kasra. Yeah, you gotta pay attention, it's a good program. The reason why it's only one kasra is because of the alif and lam. The alif and lam, we have to drop the second vowel. Why is there a kasra on the kaf in Malikin Nas? That's a hard one. But not so hard. Because it's badal, because it takes the place of Rabb. Okay, why does the ha in Ilahin Nas have only one kasra? Why is there only one kasra? Yeah.
Because it's possessed.
I'm actually amazed. Yeah, accidents happen, right? Yeah, sure. This guy was just walking and he tripped over the correct answer. Okay, why is there a kasra on the ha in Ilahin Nas? Why is there a kasra on Ilahin Nas? Huh? Because it is not the possessor. No, because it's bad. It takes the place of wrongness. Okay, finally, why is there a single kasra on the scene in An-Nas? An-Nasi. Why is there only one kasra?
Because it's substituting.
Yeah. It has Alif and Lam in front. When you have Alif and Lam, drop the tanween. Yeah. Anyway, we'll save this lesson and upload it to YouTube. Go there and practice it so you can learn it.